So I just added a new Hornady bullet feeder die with the bullet feeder tubes to my lock and load progressive press here. You can see the die there. So the way it works is you have these bullet feeder tubes. You fill them kind of like a primer tube with bullets. You drop it in the die, and then it feeds the bullet right onto the primed filled case. And as you can see over here, the pack comes with 3 of these bullet feeder tubes, so you can pre-fill them. And they each hold, at least for the 124 grain 9mm, they hold about 35 bullets each. So you got a little over 100 bullets to load, and I'll go ahead and run a couple here so you can see how it works. It works pretty good. Let's see if I can set this up. I know it's a little bright there, but see how that looks. So you can see it works pretty good. Takes a little bit of tuning in to make sure that the die is seated properly so that it drops the bullet into the case. One of the things that I found too is I had to adjust the collets inside, tighten them a little bit, because when you put the bullet tube in and you pull the pin out, just the weight of all the bullets slamming down into the die here, a bunch of the bullets just drop out of the bottom of the die. But I took care of that after a little bit of a finicking or tweaking of the collets inside the die here. But works out pretty well. The only downfall to it that I can see so far, and it's not even that big of a deal, is it takes up a position on your press. So I had to use I used to have a separate belling die or expander die. So I had to use the PTX expander that goes inside the powder drop, and that actually comes with this bullet feeder die. And I think all told, with the 3 tubes and the bullet feeder die, I think I paid about $40. So for $40, I got a bullet feeder here. It's not as nice as one that has, the collator and everything like my case feeder, but man, it really speeds things up. And now I can pay more attention to the actual powder drop and make sure that that my case is being filled correctly and it's not overcharging or undercharging. And that's the other thing, is that it takes up a position. So now I got nothing left to have a powder cop or a powder stop die. But again, not a big deal if you know what you're doing. Okay, hope you guys found this interesting.